Picture this. You get up in the morning, you're feeling great, take a nice shower, feeling even better now. And then all of a sudden you get a phone call. And then you get a text message. And then before you know it, you are spiraled into anxiety and you don't know how you got there. Ever had one of these days? Well, I am about to tell you why. Stick around and find out. Now let's get messy. Welcome, my beautiful friends. I'm Natalie, and I'm here to share with you how I've turned my messes into messages and come out the other side. I'm not a doctor, so if you feel you need one, please get one. But if you're looking for a friend who's been there, like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. We live in a culture today where it's very focused on reality TV, reality shows, and not much reality. The reality is a lot of this programs us to gossip, programs us to compare. And I don't know about you guys, but when I feed into gossip, when I feed into comparing myself to other people, which just leaves me not feeling good enough, it just leaves me depressed also. And like, why do I do this? I had to ask myself this. And then I had to really dissect it. Because I became so programmed to this gossip stuff. I became so programmed to the shows, to the conditioning, that I'd get anxiety and I didn't even know why. But now I do. Why? Gossip is a poison. Gossip is a poison, guys. It's toxic. There's no reason to talk about other people. It literally feeds the negative energies in us. And we're all energies. We're made up of energy bodies. You know, energy can't be created nor destroyed. So we're here in these physical bodies for a short time, and then our energies go on and become something else. So while we're here, it's important to really hone in on that. You know, what feeds your soul? What drives you? And I'm telling you right now, it's not gossip, because that's toxic. That's poison. And when I stopped gossiping or letting it in, or letting those friends in that just complain about things, and go on and on. That's not healthy either. Even family members, I've had to distance myself because I can't let it in. You can't let it in. It will eat us up inside. Before we know it, we have nothing left. And it just leaves us empty inside. And the energies were in the center, right? So imagine this. You wake up in the morning. You're starting off in the middle energy plane. And then something happens, it affects you negatively, you stub your toe, then you get a bad phone call, then you don't get the promotion you wanted, and before you know it, boom, 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 boom. And now we're operating on a low energy frequency. And when I've learned how to manifest and get good things in my life, it was because I trained myself. So we have to train ourselves to unbreak the habit of being ourselves, to unprogram these habitual ways of being and thinking and doing. Stop poisoning ourselves. I had to stop poisoning myself because I'd come so used to it. Friends would gossip and I would just see it around me all the time and it became normal. So it's just like lying today. A lot of us lie. We say we're okay when we're not okay, but this is very unnecessary. Why are we lying? Who are we telling we're not okay to and why? You don't have to say you're nothing than what you really are. So gossip also hides behind this okay version of lying from society. So what I noticed for myself was, it was really isolating. But when I pulled back from the physical world, the gossiping, the shows, when you get more mindful about what you feed yourself, watch the magic happen. It's so cool because we are products of what we continually tell ourselves, what we continually think about ourselves, what we continually hear and see in front of us. And it's become such a regular part of the world that we don't even question it today. But it's your free right to question it. It's your free right. You deserve it. So let's get back to discussing when we are in that middle area, right? When we wake up in the morning and then we're down, down, down. Now, the way to manifest is to operate in love. It's so simple, guys. It's love and fear. And when we operate in love, which is just joy, gratitude, peace, compassion. That's a big one. Compassion for others. Then we operate in this high vibration, which allows things we want to be attracted to us, which allows us to also be indestructible. When people and things in the world comes at us from every direction, sometimes we can sit back and say, I am peace, I am joy. I'm not going to let this situation ruin my life. Because life is happening now. Life is happening in this present moment. And if we let it get robbed by fears or worries or toxic poison like gossip or doubts in ourselves or lies, then we're wasting our beautiful, precious moment. And I'm just speaking from experience because I literally lived my entire life as a drug addict, depressed, broke, empty, broken, hoping to end my life, but just too much of a coward to like try to do it. But I'm here in front of you today because I found peace. I found joy. I found love in myself. And if I can do it, you can do it too. And it's your birthright. It's your birthright to live a good life, not to buy into the beliefs of what society tell you or the world tell you. You are what you tell you. And in closing, my friends, when you live operating on a high vibration like love and gratitude and joy, you just bring more of that to you. You're more loving and compassionate to the people around you. Greed, anger, jealousy is all toxic poison. It's literally going to keep you stuck on a low vibration. And you're wondering why things aren't happening to you in your life. I did the same thing. I'm like, why can't I get the good things in life? Why does toxicity keep reigning around me? But it was because of my constant thought on loop. You know, I was thinking bad thoughts about myself. I was saying them out loud to myself. I had this anxiety, fear, and doubt riddled in me since childhood. I didn't know how to use my voice. I didn't know how to speak up for myself. I didn't know how to say no or set boundaries. And I sit in front of you today having learned how to do all of those things. And was it easy? No. It was very uncomfortable. So was not participating in gossip. It wasn't easy to walk the other way and get social rejection when everybody else was talking about how big that girl's butt was, for example. But I felt better walking away. When I went to sleep that night, putting my head on the pillow, I felt better. So these little things every day ended a bigger result that was peace, joy, and happiness. And sometimes it means walking a lonely path alone and not being part of the crowd. But it feels good. It feels really good to know I'm doing what's right for me and my soul and the universe, rather what people think is cool in the moment. I've tried to really think every day mindfully. What is the energy and imprint I'm leaving in this world? And am I living in love or am I living in fear? Because if we die and leave this world in our last thought, I'm going to link, I have another video about this. I'll link it in the description below. If we leave this world and die in our last thought, I don't want eternity of fear for you. I want love. I want joy. So if you want those same things too, like this video, share it with someone you know if you think it's something of value that they could benefit from. And don't forget to subscribe. Help me reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers on YouTube so we can continue to share this message and grow a community of light workers here that spread love, joy, peace, and contentment, not comparison, hate, and ridicule. Love. Love is all we need. Love is really all we need. I love you guys.